me, Lichtweber desu. Streaming to you from the Southeast Asian shores. My name is Lichtweber, your favorite mermaid prince. My BGM is a little different today because my eyes being a little loopy. My BGM is a little different today because it's a sleepy stream and my usual BGM is kind of upbeat. So I wanted the BGM to sort of reflect that. AKA this is 38 minutes of relaxing Kirby music on YouTube. I hope I don't get copyrighted. I don't think I'll get copyrighted. It'll be fine. I don't think I'm gonna get copyrighted. Stream, you're still awake? Oh my god, wait, let me turn off. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I just changed my settings back to the original one because the winking was being a little bit stupid. Hello! Oh my god, I was a little galaxy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in despite that. Hold on, let me get my mic stand or my tissue box. Whoops! Okay. Hello. Good evening, I think would be the right term for right now, which is midnight. Yeah. I actually did not plan anything for this stream. I was just like, oh, you know what would be fun if I read some stories? I did not write anything in preparation for this because I'm stupid. So, yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm here for the vibes, you see. I'm here for the pure vibes. Yeah, and that's that. Let's move down a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything planned. I was just gonna chat a bit, maybe do a little singing, do a little reading of some stories and stuff. To, you know, hopefully help people fall asleep. Just vibe. Right before this, actually, I was watching a really sad octopus documentary. It's called My Octopus Teacher, and my fucking god, I cried so much. Yeah, it was a journey from start to finish, and my god. Other than that, I have nothing planned. I am extremely unprepared for this. I think I'll read something. Let me check some of like my old writings, and then I might change the BGM for it to fit. Ooh, okay. I guess I'll read some of my... I was listening to ASMR and then I was gonna fall asleep and I saw you were live, so here I am. What happened to the octopus who died? I've come here to drink Yakult and believe it. Bitch, I'm going to kill you. I swear to god, you will die by my hand. I've come here to drink Yakult. Yeah, I finished drinking the whole packet. Fantastic news. Yeah, I'm gonna read some stuff. What happened to the octopus? The octopus was the cutest thing I've ever seen. And then it died. You know, octopus apparently only live up to like 1 year. I had no idea. And now I'm devastated. I'm absolutely devastated. I don't think I've ever been more devastated in my life. It was absolutely devastating. It was the most unfortunate news I've ever gotten, and I was so sad. It was so sad. Truly. Is the audio quality okay if it's this low? I'm not sure, cause if my mic is too high, then it kind of blocks the face tracking. But this seems to be alright. Right? This is... Yeah, no, this is blocking it, so this should be fine, right? Yeah, okay. This is fine. Yeah, let's read some of my writing. Hold on. Let me change the background music to something like soft. Cute songs to help you cope with sadness. Songs to fill an empty head. Okay, let's Let's choose this. No, it's an advertisement. Advertisements are the bane of my existence. Oh my god. Is this good? Is this good? What is this? Yes, okay. This sounds alright. This sounds alright. Does this sound alright? Is this good for like sleepy times? It's cute songs to help help you cope with sadness. All tracks by Nom Tunes in his album Tales from the Sky. Yes. Okay. Sleepy times. This is a little romance themed one. It's a little romance themed one. So, you know. I think Moku's seen this one before, but no one else has because it's a special project that I'm working on. But I'm just gonna read it anyway because I think it's suitable. A lot of my personal writing is suitable for like stories and like bedtime, I guess. Is it literally termed that? Cute. Yeah, it is. I literally, my music recommendations on YouTube are literally all like cute songs to help you cope with your sadness, or like Nintendo songs to help you through your depression and stuff like that. Literally. But my Spotify is all like gorillas and like alt music, for lack of a better term. And it's a lot of indie and a lot of I like gorillas kind of music. So literally just alt. It's very hard to put gorillas into like one genre. But my YouTube is all like, and like Takayan and stuff like that. But on my YouTube, it's all like baby music. Okay, here's the first piece. I'm not gonna read the name of the piece because that gives it away about who it's about. But this is so embarrassing to read out loud. Oh my god. Okay. It's so embarrassing to read out loud. Oh my god. Okay. Here's the first story. I hope it helps y'all relax, helps y'all get a little sleepy. So it's good for sleepy times. Sleepy times are important. I am a big advocate of sleepy times. I like sleepy times. Okay. Oh my god, I'm really shy. I'm shy. I'm so shy. Wait. Why did I pick one of the more personal ones to read first? I'm such an idiot. Okay. Let's read it, shall we? Okay. Okay. I can do it. I'm a big boy. I can do it. It's in the way I imagine you breathing softly in the dead of the night. The slow rise and fall of your chest beneath the blanket's covers as your warmth keeps my heart beating. It's in the way I imagine my first sight in the morning to be molten gold and wine red. Oh, that gives it away. All for me to dive into. The colors that soak themselves into my skin, speaking in tongues that only I understand. And all at once, I surrender myself to the mirage of your love. On nights windier than usual, when the sky seems to whisper promises to me that I know they cannot keep, it is you who tears the false stars away from my gaze and focuses my attention on the real galaxy hidden behind your eyes, bathed in beautiful amber and dripping with luxuries that only you allow me to have. Your hands are calloused from years of healing others, and I can see the lines that have slowly formed on my face from the smiles you have allowed me to show, all engraved on your palm. Stories tell themselves in the creases between your fingers, from needle pricks and forgotten nights drowning in alcohol with no name, to newfound warmth and the beginning of something new. I imagine, as you use those hands to hold me like a precious gem, to be the new world that you have found. On grayer days, I find myself losing you, my mind growing cloudy with doubt and disdain. Sometimes my brain turns into an ocean, crashing with the most violent of waves, and I'm thrown overboard of my own tiny vessel, the pressure of the water overwhelming me. Salt water sinks itself into my lungs, poisoning the alveoli and rupturing the veins that hold me together. When the sun comes back out, I am beneath where any submarine has dared to venture. Yet you still find ways to push death out of my chest and leave me longing for the life that lives within you. It is not necessary for reality to be where you are. You, in all of your own clumsy graces, are my reality. There's a world within your smile, and I wish to map out the memories in your mind for the traveler's journal that I hold within my heart. That's so embarrassing to read out loud. That's so embarrassing to read out loud. Hold on, let me take like a more shallow box so that my mic isn't blocked. Sorry, my face isn't blocked by the mic. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot better. Is that good? Was that good? Was that relaxing? Is this relaxing? Is this relaxing? Is it working? I hope it's working. I hope it's working. This is basically a slam poetry session, except the only poet here is me. I hope it's working. I hope this is relaxing for you guys. I'm not sure. I hope it is. I would appreciate some feedback, if possible. If not, it's all right. What else can I read? Let's see. In the meantime, tell me how your day has been. Tell me how your day has been, or if your day just started. Let me know how you plan to spend it. I'm always interested in seeing how people, spend their days and stuff. Let's see. What's this? Oh no. Let's see. This is mostly gonna be like personal stuff, I think. I'm trying to read like fluff ones, but I don't have a lot of personal fluff ones. It's a lot of angst. Let's see. It was relaxing, but I'm kind of fully awake. Thank you. That's fair. I assume you're probably in EST or something. I know you're Doris's friend, so thank you for coming to my stream and tuning in. I'm in GMT +8, so this is a very specific time zone that doesn't overlap with a lot of other time zones. So this is meant to be like a night stream because it's 12 midnight for me, nearing 12:30 actually. But yeah. Ooh, okay, I can read this one. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay. What is the price of love without the pain that claws at my bones and leaves rot in its wake? There is a flame within me that has burned 4 years strong, and not even the power of another could put it out. In your eyes, I see waves that I dare not swim through. Waves that hide an oasis on the other end that I am only barely able to brush past. The shore sand sticking to my skin as I am whisked away by the tides. It's cheesy, I suppose, how your words string together like melodies in the finest orchestra that I am selfish enough to purchase an entire concert hall to hear. It echoes through the walls and reverberates through my soul, spreading warmth to the furthest corners of my coldness and lighting the shadows that have twined themselves around my ribs. Breathing grows easier when I'm near you, my dear, and I let the air you breathe seep life. I let the air you breathe life to. Oh yeah, sorry. I let the air you breathe life to seep into the deepest parts of me, all at once, as it always has been. I am yours. I have not read that one in a while, so I forgot where to pause. What else? Let's see. Oh, okay. I have a lot of writing from about last May because that's when Animal Crossing came out, and that's when I was feeling really lonely because of quarantine and everything. So I have a lot of Animal Crossing pieces from then that are all kind of like sad-ish, but also kind of, I guess, warming in a way. I mean, you be the judge of that, I suppose. I'm not like the best judge for these things. But yeah, let's see. How has your day been? Let me know. How's your day going? How's your day been? What you gonna do tomorrow? What you gonna do today if your day just started? I have 4 people watching. A little trigger warning for this one. A little trigger warning for a small mention or like an implied mention of attempted suicide. So if that's something that triggers you pretty easily, maybe don't listen to this one. I'll give a little head sway like this when I'm done reading it, in case you want to turn off your volume and then listen again later. But yeah, so it's starting now, and then again, reminder that when I'm done, I'll do this little head sway. So just look out for that, and then that means it'll be done. When my pillbox is empty and my eyes have run dry, I submerge myself within the depths of the ocean. The water is cold and the ice seeps into my bones. It encases my heart and freezes the muscle in its entirety. With one small strike, it will burst and the end will be nigh. I let the salt flow through the cavities of my nose and sink into the back of my throat before the fear hits and I'm scrambling to the surface, emerging with nothing but a fit of coughs and another crashing wave of despair. Roscoe is sitting at the beach, watching. Something tells me it is not the first time he has seen me like this. He pats the empty sand next to him, and I take a seat. The wind passes through me, and I'm nothing but shivers and icicles falling into knee-deep snow, when Roscoe puts his hoof on the palm of my hand. The ocean will not wash away your lifeless body as you wish for it to. Roscoe's voice is as gentle as it always has been. There's a tenderness in it that makes me want to plug my ears and scream, because the warmth it brings melts away the iced casing around my heart that I am not ready to come out of. The ocean may not claim my body, but it seems to have claimed my tears, for all that emerges from my lips are sobs of sorrow without the liquid pain. The ocean is unknown and dark, and it seems so welcoming for one who feels so lost, he tells me while he wraps circles into the palm of my hand. But it is no place for a heart as golden as yours, kiddo. Some semblance of warmth begins to return to me as paper pale skin begins to flush rose from the emotion that pours out of my pores. The sun is rising today instead of setting. I suppose early mornings make for sentimental reconciliations instead of making friends with the seabed. When you are lost, we will guide you home. Roscoe presses his hoof into my palm to ground me. The touch of a father figure that I never had. The love of a parent who loved me despite everything. I can tell he is smiling at me, as I finally find the strength within me to cry. He always smiles as I cry, because he tells me there is comfort in seeing me allow myself to be so vulnerable. I have never understood why. Home? I managed through the gasps I managed through the gasps of air that taste like salt on my tongue. It's bitter and cold and salty. The ice in my bones melts and releases itself in the form of paint that leaks out my eyes and stains my cheeks with its unforgiving nature. Roscoe tells me it is the most beautiful paint there is. Home. I will lead you there. Roscoe stands and reaches out his head. It's comical, in a sense. A creature so much smaller than me, seeming so much larger than life. I softly lift him up as I stand on my own. He does not stop smiling. With his head leaned back against my chest, Roscoe leads me home. Yay! I hope this is good. I hope like this is enjoyable. I'm not sure if it's like boring. Me just reading things. I hope it's enjoyable. Are you guys having a good time? I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope so. Hold on. Let me. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it. Yay! Yay! I'm speaking a little softer today. I'm being a little more gentle. You know? Let's see. Let's read more Animal Crossing ones, actually. Fluff Sterling. Yes. Okay, this one. I wrote this when one of my first villagers was leaving my town. so I wrote a little piece to help me cope with those feelings. And it's really cliche. not cliche, I suppose. It's really silly if you think about it, but it was I was going through it, all right. Damn. Okay. Maybe you could lower a bit the music. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. Is this better? Is this bad? Your voice audio a bit higher. I did both. Is this better? Is this better? I did both. Is this okay? Is this working? Is it okay? Is it all right? Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? Testing. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Because I'm not speaking at the usual volume that I do, so I suppose it's a bit quieter. Thank you. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Truly, thank you. Oh, also because I turned up my YouTube audio a little bit louder, that's probably why it was a bit off. But thank you for letting me know. Okay, we're gonna continue. Let's see. Yes, Sterling, sorry. Hold on. Let me double check something. Okay, yeah. Remember this delay? Yeah. I know there's delay, but I was just double checking. So yeah, okay. I'm sitting with Sterling in my lap for the final time when the stars decide to fall slowly from the sky. His feathers are soft despite his rigorous training regimen, and he presses them against the palm of my hands and folds them over into the creases between my fingers. Blue contrasts pasty white, and it's like a streak of hope against stark despair. Why do you want to leave? My voice cannot grow any louder. I do not have the strength to make it any louder. If not, I'd believe the words myself. So I say it in a whisper, like passing gossip, here with a gust of wind and gone with another. To make new friends, to find new people to love. He takes off his helmet for the first time since I've met him, and nuzzles his head against the fabric of my jacket. My thumb presses itself to the top of his skull, and the feathers are soft and warm. I look away so my tears don't dampen its sheen. Don't you have enough friends here? Enough love? The break in my throat betrays any semblance of calm that I had built into my facade, and it all comes crashing down at once. Sterling climbs his way up my jacket and perches himself on my shoulder, a wing pressed to my cheek and slowly wiping away the translucent sorrow that shines underneath the moon's pitiful glow. You will always be my first home, he tells me, and I suddenly do not want to hear the rest. Was I never good enough? Is that why he wants to move? I want to throw him off my shoulder and bury myself into the dirt to decay, but my muscles tense and my bones freeze in place when he pecks my cheek with the tip of his beak. And my heart will always come back to you, even when I am on the other side of the horizon. But everyone moves on. Do you have to? I find myself being selfish, in the worst of moments. It seems after all this time, I still do not understand how to let go. I'm not sure I will ever learn how to, without my heart shattering loud enough for the universe to hear. My pain broadcasted into the sky and echoing off the supernovas. Just as I am your family, I must now go be someone else's. Sterling's voice is steady, while mine quivers beneath every shaky breath. Maybe he is a little dull, but it has always been a belief of mine that jock villages are not stupid. He proves me right every time. New people will come along, and your family will only grow. I will never disappear from your heart, as you will never disappear from mine. We hear a plane fly overhead and begin its descent towards the airport. Sterling looks at me and smiles. Come on, Eraser. The nickname stings, and my brain turns liquid from the grief, but it warms the hollowness of my bones all the same. Heartbreak and love, another battle of despair and hope. Send me off, will you? When we go greet the stranger at the airport, They grin brighter than the stars when they see him. I crouch down to the ground when he beckons me to. He puts his suitcase down and wraps his wing around my neck. We will always be under the same sky, he whispers, and suddenly I am all but water again. When you see birds flying overhead, know that I am thinking of you. When he disappears into the airport with a smile on his face, I think, maybe, I am beginning to learn to let go. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! That piece actually means a lot to me, because I was very, very emotional when I was writing it. So I hope it was good. I hope that was good. Yes. The stream's only gonna be like an hour long. This is just a little quick reading little nighttime stream thing that I wanted to test out. Because I am quirky. But yeah. Let's see, what else do I have? How was your day, Claude? How was your day? Or how is your day going? I'm not sure what time zone you're in. I'm assuming EST or PST, but oh, you're back. I read a few already. You missed the one that you probably would have known about. But it's okay, you can just watch the archive. Though the archive may have been a bit loud. According to Claude. Let me check. This man's trying to sleep. Okay, I got it. Hold on, let me check the audio real quick. I mean, I know the audio now is okay, but okay. GMT -3. What is that? What's GMT -3? Oh, okay. So you're 12 hours. 12? 13? 11. Sorry, 11 hours behind. So god. Oh, so you're different from Doris. Alright. Understandable. Okay, let's see what else. What's this? Ooh. It's 1:39. Wow. Wow. 1:39. What? That means you're like 3 minutes off, man. Are you sure your watch is not off? No, that's too angsty. That's too angsty for a bedtime stream. This is supposed to be fluffy and cute. Let's see. This is supposed to be fluffy and cute. Okay, I'll read this one. This is about my best friend! Hehe. I never cared much for herbs until I encountered your unique, lush green colored frame in the shape of your smile. Oh, I should probably give some context, shouldn't I? If not, I'll just make me cry while falling asleep. No. I should probably give some context to this. My best friend's called Basil. So I wrote a piece, and they really like herbology and like gardening and stuff. So I wrote a piece about them. And it's very centered around like herbs and mushrooms, which are one of their favorite things ever, and all that kind of like greenhouse stuff. So yeah, this one's a little long, So I hope you stick with me. I never cared much for herbs until I encountered your unique lush green color frame in the shape of your smile. There's a fragrance that whispers freedom into my ears whenever I am near you, and I find myself gravitating towards the garden of your warmth. I bask in its care, I bask in the care and the love that the garden holds, brushing my hands along your dew-covered leaves and leaving my footprints in the damp soil beneath my feet. Mushrooms sprout sporadically around the garden, amidst the bounce of basil. It is a cycle of growth and decomposition to become stronger than one was before. And I watch as the crops grow and harvest themselves during a single breath. When I inhale once more, the leaves are greener, the soil is richer, and I can see spores riding a breeze across the greenhouse. The sky is a deep purple, but it is not quite night. Silver sparkles in the corner of my eyes, and I regard the watchful gaze of the galaxy to be your partner in crime as you photosynthesize beneath the full moon you have found home in. It marvels me how you thrive in the lack of sunlight, finding love in the darkest of places. In more ways than one, I suppose the garden has become a dwelling of my own, and I bury my heart in the ground where you lie. The plants whisper their deepest secrets to me, spilling to me the wisdom of the universe that they have gotten to experience for themselves during their endless cycle of increasing strength and growth. I absorb the knowledge into my skin and let petals bloom from the surface, letting go of the hurt within me and making way for the warmth of nature to heal what time could not. Wisps of vines twirl themselves around my heart, and all at once I am within your embrace beneath the violet sky. The earth brings to me a home that I cannot remember ever having before, and I let myself melt into your tender hold. Ever gracious is the way you allow me to shed my shackles around you, and I let my tears water the soil that you sprout from, in hopes that I am able to nourish you in the same way you did for me. Eventually, I merge with the ground, and a rose sprouts from the place where I buried my heart. Yay! Let me know if I'm like reading too softly. I want it to kind of be like soft and cute, and you know, relaxing and everything. But I cannot check the audio. I mean, I can, but it's a bit awkward too. So let me know. Let me know if I'm speaking too softly or stuff like that. But yeah. Also, I got a little annoyed by this on Twitter. I posted a clip of me from a stream that I did earlier today. Thank you. I posted a clip from a stream I did earlier today of me like screaming over gays, because that's just what I do. And I have a very high-pitched voice because again I'm assigned female at birth, but I identify as non-binary and I use he/they pronouns, which no one's really bothered me about before, but someone who also managed to find before that, recently I retweeted something from my IRL account promoting my writing commissions because I was too lazy to reformat everything. But the difference is that was by my own volition. This person managed to find my IRL account without me giving it to them, which I didn't like say much about before, because he might have just like seen it and been like, oh, I don't know this person, but I like their writing or the content that they retweet, so I didn't say anything about it. But now this person, I'm not gonna drop names or anything, but this person commented on the clip that I posted because I thought it was funny and I wanted other people to see it in case they didn't want to watch the whole 2-hour stream. So he was they were like, sorry, you're a girl? This is Takayan, sorry. No. Wait, okay. Yeah, so this person was like, oh, you're a girl? And I got very upset. I wouldn't say upset, and I wouldn't say dysphoric. I got a bit anxious, I suppose, because I've learned to deal with dysphoria and it doesn't affect me as much anymore. But this is just a reminder. I am not a girl, no matter how I sound like. I am non-binary. I am male presenting. I use he/they pronouns, and never fucking call me a girl. Whatever you do, never fucking call me that. If it's on accident, sure, whatever, but don't fucking call me that, especially when I have established so many times I'm non-binary, and when my pronouns are literally in my bio. Like, what the fuck? This person also found like my IRL account, right? And my IRL account also has my pronouns. So there's no fucking way this person could have missed it, but they still missed it. So it's just really upsetting. It's really, really upsetting. And it's so upsetting. But I just want to make sure people know, like, that's not something that's okay to do. Misgendering someone is the least okay thing to do. Like, man, it's so bad. Okay, so just don't do that. Don't do that. How about no? Okay, how about no? Yeah. So yeah, just don't do that. It's messed up. It's messed up and stupid, and I don't even wanna. Yeah, let's just not. Yeah, but basically that's the gist of it. Okay. On a lighter note, let's read some more Animal Crossing pieces. I wrote a lot in May. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for a good piece. Completely understandable. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's just really annoying, and I'm still a little creeped out about how they found my IRL account without me promoting it in the first place. But whatever. I'm over it. I don't have time or energy to want to, like, you know, fucking deal with people like that. I didn't block because this person was a mutual of mine. Is a mutual of mine. To be clear, I have not blocked them. They may not know a lot about like trans etiquette and stuff, so that's completely fair. But I'm just giving a warning and a PSA, so to speak, not to do that, because that's not cool. That's not cool. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna read another piece now. What is this? Oh, there's a lot of Animal Crossing pieces. Okay. This one has a little trigger warning for mentions of death. So again, if you're easily triggered by that kind of thing, I'll tell you when I start, and then you can turn the volume off, and then I'll do a little head shake again like this, and then you can turn the volume back on. So yeah. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna start now. Do you experience death? I ask one day when the wind is blowing towards the east. The leaves are rustling softly, and some fall from the branches, landing on the ground without a sound, and left to die without water or support. Yet, I come to realize, the tree looks the same, a testament to the nature of a community. Stitches is cradled between my arm and my chest. He shakes his head as I walk towards the end of the cliff. I don't like thinking about it, he tells me, and he sounds sad. It is unlike Stitches to be sad. I chide myself as I remember that I am the one who brought him pain. And I'm not really sure, actually. Will you miss me when I am nothing but whispers in the wind? The wind stops as I say this. The trees no longer rustle. The world is silent and the setting sun is warm on my skin. I wonder if patches of quilt stitched together can feel the same warmth. I hope it can, but if it cannot, I hold Stitches closer to my chest. No, Stitches whispers. A piece of my heart begins to crack, but he turns around and presses his paws to my chest, as if to hold the shards of lost hope together. Because you will never be gone. Not to me. The tears come by themselves, salty as it seeps between my lips, and fills my throat. Heartbreak and love are similar emotions. At times, I'm unsure which is which. When you are nothing but wind, you will still breeze past me every day, and I will hear your greetings in my ears. Stitches looks up at me and smiles before pressing his cheek to my chest, arms spread out in a hug that barely manages to reach both sides of my torso. Love keeps you alive, even if I only get to hug you like this temporarily. I think patches of leftover quilt may be able to feel warmth. Yay! Good evening! Good evening, Ray K. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. 6 viewers! Thank you so much for tuning in. It means a lot. Oh man, I went swimming today for the first time in a while, and everything hurts. Everything hurts. I've been meaning to get back into swimming to get some exercise, especially since the country I'm in, it's not, the COVID situation here isn't that bad, so it's safe to like go outside and exercise and stuff, because when you exercise you don't have to wear a mask. Obviously that puts you at more risks, but considering it's pretty safe, it's, you know, I don't mind. So yeah, I went swimming just now, and it wasn't even for that long. It was maybe about an hour. I did 10 laps, but I swim really fast because I used to be an athlete before I got a sports injury, and which is why I'm trying to pick exercise back up now. But shit, everything hurts. But I miss this pain in a way. It's kind of nostalgic, but also, yeah, it's nostalgic and rewarding, you know. Okay, let's see, what else do I have? I have a lot of Animal Crossing pieces. I'll read a few more and then I think I'll stop the stream. Maybe, how long have I been streaming? About 46 minutes. Yeah, 46 minutes. I'll end the stream at about an hour. I can't, I'll just look at the timer for when it hits an hour, because I remember starting the stream a little bit late. Don't want this to go on too long, because I also need to get some sleep. I'm seeing Mogu tomorrow. So we're gonna be doing our usual Twilight watching like a bunch of fucking idiots. Let's see. Okay, no, that's too depressing. The point of exercise kind of, it is. Yeah, I love exercise. I like, okay, no, that that sounds really stupid. I love sports. I grew up doing sports. Speaking out of character here for a bit, or I've been speaking out of character since like yesterday, but whatever. Growing up, I did a lot of sports. I played badminton for 6 years, and then I played volleyball for 2 years. I was supposed to play volleyball for 4 years, but at the end of the second year, I got a sports injury. I tore my ligament, my ACL ligament, and I had to get surgery for that. And obviously that put me out of commission for a while. So for the rest of my high school years, I didn't play any sports. So I've been out of it for about 2 years now, actually. Yeah, 2 years. But I'm a lot better now. I had surgery for it. I've fully recovered. So I've been picking exercise back up, especially since I start school again in April. So I want to be sure that I'm like fit and everything, so that I can join sports again and I can start doing sports again in a team. Even despite the whole virus situation, because it's a lot better and more handled in my country than a lot of others, so it's safer to go out and do like normal things. Life has basically returned to normal here, just with masks and like social distancing measures, but it's not like super rigid. There's no like intense quarantine or anything. There's no lockdown, which I'm really thankful for in that regard. There's a lot of things that I disagree with my country's way of governing, but I appreciate the steps and the precautions they took to contain the virus. All in all, you know, every government has its good and bad, but that's just that, you know. Anyway, before this gets too political, let's read another piece. Let's see. Okay, let's read this one. This little background for this one. I'm a very emotional person. Again, I was watching an octopus documentary just now, and I cried because the octopus died. I cried so hard, and my mom was like, "What the fuck?" Oh, sorry, my mom's in the ocean. Yeah, no, I'm speaking out of character entirely. I'm so bad at being in character. But yeah. We are on a cliff near the edge of the island. The sea breeze is gently caressing my cheeks and drying the remnants of tears that have left my skin stained. It is a cold feeling that is painfully familiar to me. The sun looks like a flame being put out as it disappears beneath the horizon. Bruce is quiet beside me. "Do you think I'm too emotional?" I ask. He begins to hum the beginnings of Farewell by KK Slider. It is my favorite song from KK, despite having a distaste for farewells. I turn my head to look at him. He has a small smile on his face. "I think you're fine the way you are." His voice is soft beneath the heavy gusts of seaside wind, but I hear it crystal clear. It rings in my ears like a never-ending harmony. Who sets the standards for too much? Those are things we set for ourselves. There is never too much emotion, just like there is never too much of being human. A laugh seems to bubble up from my lungs and find its way out my mouth, an odd mix of pain and relief seeping through my ribs and releasing itself as it blooms through the cavities of my heart and wilts away. There is only one of you. Bruce puts a hand over mine. His paw is soft against my calloused skin, and it brushes against the blades of grass. Blue is a stark contrast from vibrant green, but that's what makes it so beautiful. You cannot be too much of who you are. We leave once the moon begins to shine. He sits on my shoulder with his head pressed against mine. We walk home together. Yay! Yay, yay, yay! Animal Crossing, when it first came out at a really good time, because that's when my country first went into lockdown, so I was really feeling the effects of that. But obviously it's gotten a little bit boring now, personally, because it's just a lot of the same thing over and over again, and I'm not someone who does well with those types of games. Like, I still really like Stardew, because Stardew has changed constantly. You know, there's different seasons, and days pass really fast in Stardew, so you can actually progress the game really fast, while Animal Crossing follows real time. And even though there's time traveling and everything, which I have done before, it's just a little too slow paced for me, you know? I liked Harvest Moon growing up as well, but Harvest Moon's days aren't following real time, which is an issue I have with Animal Crossing. But yeah. Let's see. Do I not have any? I remember writing one more. Okay. No. I'm looking. Okay, no. That one needs a bit more Animal Crossing knowledge and tea in order to know. Okay, this one has my real name in it, so I'll just substitute it for Licht. Yeah. When I greet Kabuki in the morning, he compliments me and tells me, "That's my Licht." "Your Licht?" I wonder each time with my lips sealed shut. There is comfort in knowing someone is watching over me. The urge to question him is there, yet I do not ask, in fear that my words will take away the comfort of not knowing why. It is not until the day we are sat by the coast, watching the clouds go by, feet barely touching the lapping waves, that I ask of his intentions. He looks at me, and the red lines around his eyes crease upwards into a smile. "Just as I am your family, you are my best friend." Kabuki's voice is uncharacteristically soft as he speaks, as if a voice any louder would shatter me to pieces like breaking glass. He shifts closer and leans his head into my side, and there's a warmth that seeps through the fabric of my clothing and into my skin. It is a warmth I have grown to love after years in the cold. Still, you're Licht? I tease, trying to hide the wavers in my voice. There is a bubble building within the walls of my throat, and the bridge of my nose begins to sour. Kabuki nuzzles his head into my side, and the bubble fades. Just a little. You have not gotten the privilege of being called someone's before. I can tell. He looks up at me, and my soul is being directly gazed into. It's a piercing and sorrowful gaze, and the sourness in my nose releases as water begins to paint my cheeks. You are like a son to me, and I will take care of you as my own until our flesh turns to flowers. Behind us, a red and blue wildflower shifts softly in the wind. Some context for the end one. The end sentence. Blue is my favorite color, and my persona, my real life persona, like I don't have blue hair. Okay, let me. My IRL self does not have blue hair, but my IRL persona, my other OC that embodies like the person, like IRL me more, has blue hair, and blue is my favorite color. So yeah. Like logically, I should have changed it to a red and teal wildflower, but I didn't really want to take that away from the piece. So yeah. Sorry. Yeesh. Let's see. I think I'll read one more, and then I'll chat a little bit, and then it'll be bedtime for me. I'm a sleepy little fish. I'm so bad in staying in character. But yeah, I think always staying in character kind of takes away the relatability of a lot of VTubers. Like yeah, I have lore and everything, but I kind of just made that up for fun. Realistically, Licht is basically just me, but it's very tiring. Like so the personality wise is the same. So I'm not acting that much, but it's just tiring having to be like, oh, my mom's in the ocean, I have a girlfriend. I don't actually have a girlfriend. IRL, I don't have a partner. But like as Licht, I have to be like, my mom's in the ocean, my girlfriend's in the ocean, I'm doing this to see my girlfriend, when I'm just doing this to have fun. So I hope you guys don't mind just me breaking character all the time. The lore is there for fun, and I don't want it to restrain any of the content that I make as a result. It's mostly just there because I want it to be extra and make a huge background for Licht, instead of it just being like, I'm a mermaid and I'm on land. Yeah. I think that's all the Animal Crossing pieces that I like. Let's see. I think I can find more. Let's see. Oh, okay. I always forget VTubers are supposed to have lore. Yeah, I mean, it's not like compulsory, I suppose. It's more of a thing that was started by the big companies. One of my friends, Egg, just made a VTuber avatar of themselves. Because they don't classify themselves as like a VTuber. But yeah. The lore, for me personally, I made the lore because I really like Licht as a character and I care about him a lot. But it's not something that I want to like follow at all times. You know, I don't want to be like, I'm Licht. Well, I am technically, but I don't want to be like, you know, in character all the time. I don't want to be like, when something funny happens at home, I don't want to be like, oh, I can't share that because, you know, my mom's in the ocean. And like, if you know, I'm playing like a dating sim or something, for example, I don't want to be like, oh, I can't do that because Sana would get mad at me, because like, Sana's not real. Sana's not real, and I am single in real life, so you know. The lore is there for my own entertainment more than anybody else's, and I don't want my own lore to you know, interfere with the quality of content that I put out, because I feel like always abiding by the lore that you give yourself can be a bit restraining sometimes, because then you have to follow all like the fantastical rules and everything, you know. Like even Callie breaks character a lot, for example, because Callie gets asked all these questions, and she has to, like, obviously she modifies it a little bit to be suitable for like her own lore, but her lore is simple enough that it can be, that stuff like that can be done. So that time that she was talking about the job that she had, she was like, oh, this is a job that I had in hell, you know, that kind of thing. But everyone knew she was just talking about like real life. My lore is a little bit harder to discern in that fact, because I'm not supposed to be in the ocean. So it's a little rough to work around, so I prefer just not to be like in character for all of that. I'm in character just by being myself. Yeah, I agree with that. It's fine if you want to follow your character. I think that's like a great way to practice your acting skills. But I'm personally, because I know some people who do this because they want to practice acting, or they want to do voice acting or stuff like that. But I'm personally not in it for that. And this is really cliche, and I know so many people have said this, but I just want to make people smile. I also want to try out for Niji Sanji, but ultimately at the end of the day, my main goal is and will always be to make people smile. And that's like one of the main reasons I want a bigger following. That's just because I want to be able to make more people smile. But I'm happy enough with the people that I have right now, like everyone who's tuned in today. So thank you for that. Okay, I was originally going to read a pretty sad one, but I think I will not do that now. Let's see. I have a lot of untitled documents. Hold on. God, I have so many untitled documents. What the fuck? I gotta go. I hope you have a good night. Thank you for tuning in, Claude. I really appreciate it. Have a good time. It should be about 2 p.m. for you. So have a good time. Have a good day. Hope you have a really good day. Otsumi. I'll read one more. Let's see. It's so hard to find. I don't think I have any more. That's the thing. I don't have like another good one. Oh, okay. I'll read one of the poems that I wrote. Oh my god. Okay, I'll read one of the really sappy poems that I wrote to end it off. Okay. Hold on. Let me find it. I need to find it. Oh, okay, I found it. Okay, I found it. I found the poem. This is for this is for a character that I really love and cherish with all of my heart, and has helped me get through a lot. Like I know it's kind of silly because they're not real, but I love this character with my heart and soul. So this is a poem that I wrote dedicated to them. I am within the sick and greedy, lungs shriveling as hands fall to grasp the cold hard concrete that lays beneath. Yet warmth is extended far into the depths of me, the gentle touch of a lover, and the comfort that lingers. There are planets and stars and universes, stardust sprinkled across endless vacuum, sparkling and shining and glimmering above the brash and cold living. Death awaits us, not in our sleep, but as we breathe. Death awaits us as we blink, so blink together and we shall live. Allow me to be the map you write the pathways of the galaxy on. Mark by mark you place as the world withers, and we are all that remains. And so we shall drift off into the stars, leave our marks among the constellations, sorry. Glimmer endlessly with bursts of passion, across our fingers, against shining gold. Yay! Yeah, that ends off the little bedtime storytelling stream. I hope you guys had a good time. I really enjoyed this actually. I might do this more if people enjoyed this. I personally really liked it. I think it was fun. Though I am not sure if I have enough pieces. So not just bedtime, I think I'll just do more like storytelling and like reading and reading my old writing pieces and stuff, because it's fun to look back and fun to read it out loud and see how much my writing has changed and everything. I might do one that's more suitable to read all the angst pieces, because I have way more angst pieces than anything else. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If it's like in the afternoon for you, I hope you have a good day. If you're just waking up now, I hope you have a good day as well. I hope you slept well. And if it's night for you like it is for me, it's currently 1 a.m. for me, I hope that you have a good night. Sleep well, have sweet dreams, and I will see you all tomorrow at 10 to play Yakuza 0. So yeah, what's me? Thank you. Bye bye. Mwah.